Hi everybody, it's Amy. I just got done completing a project and I wanted to share it with everybody. I had picked up a Birdcage clock with the intent of going home and altering it. So without letting it sit too long, I wanted to get to work on it. Like I said, it was a Birdcage, so everything was open. It was like it was a totally caged all the way around, all the way running the bottom, going up to the sides, and I was going to leave it open and kind of slide tags in and out. But then when I decided on the paper, which was graphic 45, and I did a combination of the paper lines, I decided I wanted to alter the heck out of it. I just totally wanted to junk this up. And that was the look I was going for, and I think I've pretty much succeeded with it. So I'm happy with it, and I'm probably not quite done putting some things on it. I'll probably decide the final embellishments when I decide on the pictures on the sides that I want to finish it off with. So let me go ahead and get started before I mess this video up. Here is the front of it, and I got terrible lighting tonight, but I'll see if I can kind of zoom in on there. I just kind of distressed and grunged that all up, and I glimmer misted everything. I think you can see the sparkle on there. And then I cut out some little the fashionista ladies on there, and then I stuck them on the back there too. And the little bling, I had to make sure it was flat enough so when the hands come around it wouldn't get stuck on it. But down here, I actually, let me see if I can turn this so you can see, but I started with some chipboard, and I painted it with gesso. And then I did a couple layers using the credit card with some different paints, and then I went over it with my gold dauber, and I really like the look that came out of it. So I thought I better quit while I'm ahead. So I decided to stamp the fashionista ladies and put them on the front of the cover. And then I tore some graphic 45 paper up around the top too, and cut out a little pen tip. So, and then this lace, this ribbon here, I believe this is Webster pages, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this was a gift from Arlene, and I'm using every last little bit of this because I love it. And then I had a vintage book plate that I used, and then this here, this pin is also from Arlene, and I just stuck it through a Tim Holtz. I don't know what they're called, but I just stuck it through there and put it on there. This little flower here is just gorgeous, and it is from Jo over at Paper Drama. She gifted me with this when I had made a purchase at her Etsy store. So I love that. I was so happy to use it. So anyway, this is the front of my clock, and then you turn it to the side, and like I said, I really wanted to kind of junk it up. And I covered it with chipboard and graphic 45 paper. Here I just did a little label. It says time, and I like how the leaf from Jo's flower comes around here. It looks nice. So, and then I just kind of kept the picture simple there on there. And then you come up here to the top of it, and there's a Prima flower, and I actually purchased a kit off of Marie, and I couldn't wait to use these flowers. But this is a Prima flower that was in there, and I actually ended up using the whole pack with this project. So, and then I went to a local scrapbook store and got this little dragonfly. It was a little too brassy, so I put some espresso alcohol ink on it just to tone it down just a little bit. And everything is distressed with vintage photo, which is my favorite. Okay, and then you turn it around to the back. I hope I'm not making anybody sick here, but like I said, everything was open like this in the back, and I had to keep this open just because I could get to the battery. But this has a little knob here, and it lifts up, and then I just put some leaf ribbon around it, and then up here for this chipboard frame here. I painted it with my black paint dauber, and then I put UD on it, and then just heat set it. This, I don't know where I picked this up, but it was really pretty, and I thought, oh, it's appropriate to use there, so that way I can look at it. Here was an old key that I had picked up somewhere. And then I left this open so I could slide a picture in here. But until I decide what picture, I decided to stick that tag down in there. And I actually kind of like the look of that. But that's the back of my clock. And then you turn it over to this side. And then down at the bottom here, I used the rest of that Prima pack and some more pictures and just a couple of like 3D embellishments here. And I selected love for Andrea and Brandon, and then hope for my nephew Dylan, because he is our future. And then up here I used another one of those Prima flowers, and this is just some lace that I had, and I used an Adage ticket. This is a stick pin, and these were some old earrings that I had found somewhere that I just kind of clipped the back of them off, and I put one here and there, and then I have some Prima bling that I kind of put into like a shape of a flower up there, and I cut out another little gal there. But that's the side of it. And the front. So there's my project, ladies. I hope everybody likes it. And I did, in here I did put a little, so it wouldn't be completely empty. I put a thing about timeless, little saying about timeless. And also I wanted to mention here, this ribbon here was also from Arlene in the gift packet that she gifted me, that she was so kind to give me with. So thank you so much, Arlene. I enjoyed using every last little bit of it. I still got a couple pieces left that I'll have to make something with. But I just wanted to share that real quick with everybody. I thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Please leave comments, and I always appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.